Hi everyone, welcome to Lockdown 2021. I'm going to do a floor work combo with you, and my cats are going to also keep us company. So I'm going to do a little warm up to begin with, and then we're going to get into the combo. So this is a combo for all levels, and it's got maybe one hard move in it for those of you who are a little bit more hardcore. Okay, let's get started. Okay, sitting down on the floor, we're going to warm up our legs. So leaning right back onto your forearms, legs up high, wavy legs. Really engage your legs, feel like you're walking through treacle. Pointing your toes. Sucking in your tummy. Okay, same shape, let's take it a little bit wider. Craig, can you come and check? Mintie's hopped on the computer. Okay, really wide now. I'm just extricating Mintie from the computer if there's any disturbances. Okay, back up to the top. Let's do some more. Little ones up the top. Nice engaged legs. Okay, take them a little bit wider, halfway. And really wide now. Okay, we're going to do a few more things. We're going to do some leg swivels, so we're going to get back in that same position. I'm just going to try and get the kitties back. Puss, puss, puss. Pussies. Pussies. Come on. Come here, pussy. Come here. Come on. Milky. This is Mintie. Milky's just, here she comes. Okay, let's do some more leg swivels. So sitting back onto your forearms, legs up high this time. We're going to start with some kitten kicks. Okay, legs up nice and high. We're going to do some circles now. So knees together, point your toes, legs squeeze together, suck your tummy in. Big circle. Pointing your toes, drawing a big circle in the air with your toes. Okay, change direction, other way. Okay, let's do some singles. One leg, big circle. Other way. And change, circle. Other way. Okay. Next warm-up exercise, we're going to go into a plow. We're going to do some wavy legs upside down in our plow, and we're going to go up into our pencil shape. Okay, so the cats are right here watching me, by the way. Whoa! Nice, Milky. Nice. Okay. Get out of the way. Okay, so lying on our backs, we're going to go right upside down. Prop yourself up if you need to and try to touch down. This is called a plow. We're going to be stretching it out. So I feel a stretch through my hamstrings and also my the back, my neck and back area. You can take your legs apart a bit if you find it hard to touch down. If not, just hover up there and do your best. And really pushing into it. Okay, making yourself a platform with your hands, legs up and wavy legs. Again, really engaged legs, feeling like you're walking through treacle, pointing your toes. Let's do a few more. Okay, and rolling up out of that one. Okay, we're going to go up and do something called a pencil now. So it is a shoulder stand. It's an easy shoulder stand. What we're going to do is go back into our plow. So up we go. Make yourself a platform. And we're going to squeeze our legs right up high. Squeeze from your butt. Legs up really high. So think of squeezing your glutes, your butt muscles, and balancing up there. It is leg engagement, bit of core as well. It is a little bit easier to hold it down here for sure. Just do that if you need to. But if you can do it, like squeeze from your butt and get it up really straight. Okay, so we're gonna go up there. We're gonna do some leg work. So really similar to what we were just doing. Up we go. We're gonna start with our walks. Little engaged legs, little walks. Okay, legs up straight, circle. So drawing a big circle, keep your knees squeezed together. Couple more. Okay, and rolling down out of that one. Okay, how are we feeling? Getting nice and warm? Okay, before we get into the combo, we're just going to do a few more warm-up exercises. So this one, we're going to do some body rolls, but floor-based ones. So what we're going to do to start with is just up on our knees. You're going to take your knees apart so that you're got a nice grounded base. We're just going to do some body rolls. It's going to feel real awkward. So you're going to go back with your butt, forward with your chest. Suck your tummy in, back and forward. Back and forward. So we're really trying to ripple through our abs, squeezing our abs as we do it. And adding in just the arms, just do whatever. So you're really wanting to work your torso. Okay, I'm going to set it up on the other side because it's sort of a little bit uneven because you've got your legs apart. So set it up the other way. Same thing, starting butt back, chest forward, and then reverse it. So hips, hollow it out, chest, hips, hollow it out, and then just let the arms swing, do whatever they want. Nothing like some body rolls to get really warm, right? Really working through your torso. Okay, last one. Okay, the cats have gone to sleep. No, come back. Come back. Come on. Come back. Yeah, they can't help themselves. They can't help themselves. They're still a bit sort of young and stupid. Oh, here they come. Come on, Mintie. Come on. Okay. Last thing that we're going to do. I want to just warm up our neck and shoulders a little bit before we go into our combo. So just sitting on your knees, we're just going to do some big head rolls. Half head rolls. So big semicircle with your neck. Really stretching it out. Hey, pussies. Okay, let's do some small ones now. Okay, we're just going to do some neck stretches. Side to side, feeling a stretch through the side of your neck. Okay, and up and down. And looking side to side. Okay, I lied. There's one more warm-up thing. It's another body roll. So we're going to do a mini bridge. I don't know if you guys are wearing shoes. Don't worry about it if you're not. But if you are, you can use your heels to grab onto in this one, or you can just put your hands down there. Okay, push. Hips up nice and high. We're going to do body rolls here. So hips come down and then roll it up. Down and up. Really trying to ripple through your torso. Keep going, you can take your knees in and out if you want to. So in and out as you go up and down with your hips. For our warm-up. Hopping up. Ugh. Okay, today's combo. So the cats might have to not be around while I do this combo because they might get stood on. But yeah, let's see how it goes. Okay, so it's got several movements in it. I'm going to break them all down for you, but I'll attempt to do the combo first. Don't know how well it's going to go. It'll be really good by the end of when we finish the class though. Okay. we go. That last move was a bit shit, but we're going to break it down and learn it properly. Okay. So to start with, we're going to start standing up. We're going to do a drop split. So you don't need to have a full split. You don't need to be able to do the splits. It's just knowing where to put your legs and where to put your hands. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand up and I'm going to leave myself a bit of room to the front of me. So I'm going to be doing my combo kind of in this gap here. So what I want to do is I want to take my legs apart, hip width apart, nice and balancing. It's going to be way easier for those of you who are not wearing shoes. It's a little bit harder in shoes because you've got further to reach now. So nice straight legs to start with. You're going to start bending over, you're going to frisk your hands down your legs. At some point you're going to take a little micro bend with your knees. You're going to place your hands slightly to the back and you're going to jump down. This leg is going to come in the front. So it's a fake split. I'm going to bend down, place my hands, and I'm going to jump down and I'm going to V my legs towards the audience. So to you, I don't know, but this should look quite flexible to you guys. It's not a full split at all, it's a fake split. Okay, to get out of it, we're going to lie down, bring the leg back, close it, and then booty up. Okay, so let's do that together a few times. So jumping up, hip width apart with your feet or a bit wider if you need to. So standing up, frisking down, bend the knees, place the hands slightly to the back, jump down into a fake split. Okay, to get out of it, lie down, front leg comes to the back, and then we're going to reverse it up. So lift through your butt, roll up through your back. Okay, let's do that 2 more times, and then we'll continue on. Okay, hip width apart with the feet, frisk, place the hands, bend the knees, jump down, lie down, leg, push. Okay, final time. Off we go. Frisk, place, and jump. Back. Okay, let's get on to the next section. So instead of reversing back, we're actually going to stay lying down and we're going to do some hip circles. So these look kind of easy, but they're quite hard, believe me. Like this is sometimes the hardest thing that I do in a floor combo because there are a lot of core involved. So we've just done our fake split. We've gone down to the floor, brought the leg back. Okay, we're straight onto the audience. We're going to lie right down, hands by your chest. You're going to draw up like this. So get your butt in the air, knees off the floor. You're going to start circling the hips. Big circle. Circle. So think of drawing a circle in the air with your butt. Okay, so big circle. It's a bit hard on carpet because you don't have the same glidiness with your feet. So it is a little bit more challenging on carpet. Okay, so let's do it again. We've just done our fake split and we ended up lying down, up, circle, circle, circle. Okay, bend the knees and then push back, okay? So that's a little bit at the end of the rest of the combo. Okay, should we do that? We'll just do that once from the top and then we'll go on to the next part. How dare the kittens go to sleep? I might give them a little rest. I'll bring them back at the end of the class. Okay, getting ready? Hip width apart with the feet. Off we go. Frisk, place, jump down, close the legs, butt up, circle. Let's do 3 of them. Circle, circle. Okay, bend the knees and booty it back, roll up through the back. Okay, all good? Let's go on to the next section. So the next section, I teach this little combo quite often in my floor class. It's really cute, but it's a little bit confusing if you're just doing it for the first time. But once you get it under your belt, it's really easy, really cute. So it's this bit here. So it's a little unravel thingy. So we've just come here, we're on our knees. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up on our hands and knees. We're going to extend the back leg. So the leg that is furthest away from your audience. So this one here is going to extend. I'm going to keep it straight. Keep this leg straight. I'm going to circle it around. I'm going to keep it on the floor. I'm going to bend it at some point and pop my knees together. Then I'm going to shuffle around on my hands. I'm going to let my legs unravel. I'm going to put my hand behind my back. Leg comes up, and then I'm going to unravel from underneath my butt. Okay, let's do it again. So let's just talk about left and right. I don't know what you guys are doing, but I am going to be extending my right leg. That's the back leg. So if you want to follow along with left and right, let's do it that way. So I'm on my hands and knees. I'm facing you. My back leg is my right leg. I'm going to extend it. I'm going to keep it straight. I'm going to circle it on the floor, gliding it on the floor. Then I'm going to bend my knees. The knees are together. I'm going to turn. Hand comes behind my back. Left leg is up. And I'm going to unravel my right leg. Okay, let's do it one more time. Hands and knees. Back leg. Right leg. Big circle. Close the knees. Shuffle the hands. Let the legs slide around. Hand behind the back. Left leg up. Unravel the right leg. Okay, one more time. I'll do it without talking this time. Okay, we're okay with that one? Let's just continue on, shall we? So we're in this position here. I've got our butt off the floor. What we're going to do is you're going to try and keep onto this foot. If you've got bare feet, easy. If you've got heels, easier. If you're flat on your foot, harder. For those of you who are a bit more advanced, come onto the tip of your shoe. Okay, it's a bit hard to balance, but try to keep up on the tip. So from here, the straight leg is going to do a big circle on the floor. So think of doing a big arc with the shoe on the floor. Big smooth arc. Let's do 2 of them. Let's do a few of them to practice it. Big circle. So in the combo 2. Okay, finishing it. Okay, what we're going to do is still pushing up. Hips are still off the floor. Leg comes up and over the knee. Up and over and extend. Let's just do a few of those. Up and over and extend. Up and over and extend. Okay, to get up out of this, it's a bit hard. In fact, it's up to you. You can possibly sit your butt down at this point if you want. You're going to close your legs. You're going to spin around onto your knees and come into a downwards dog. Okay, should we let's do it from the little swivel knee thing. So we're finished here. Hands and knees. Extend the leg, back leg. Big circle, knees together. Turn. Unravel. Circle. Up and over. Okay, this time sit down, close the legs, come up and over, onto your toes, into a downwards dog. Okay, good? All good? Okay, let's continue. There's just 2 more moves now. So the first move is another little drop split. So we're in our downwards dog. We're going to do a split now. We're going to lift our leg up. This one is a little bit hard. It's not the hardest move. This is the medium difficult move in the little combo. So we're here. We're going to take the leg that is closest to the audience. We're going to get it up nice and high. And push. Try to get it straight. To come out of it, we're going to bring it down and then jump down. you do it, whether you've got bare feet or heels, doesn't matter, because it's like a tiny mini handstand. It's not a full handstand, don't worry, it's just a little thingy. Okay, so let's do it again from the downwards dog. Take your front leg up, really push, squeeze as hard as you can to get it high, bring it down a little bit and then jump it down. All good? Okay, so instead of jumping it down here, we're actually going to switch directions and we're going to end up here. Okay, just to make it so we can do the next move. So it's going to look like this. Down to here. Okay, all good? Okay, let's continue on. Last move. This is the one that I fluffed up in the when I was demonstrating it before a little bit. This is a little bit hard. It's not dangerous or anything. It's just a little bit hard to control. You might have a little flop at some point. So it is a little mini cartwheel, but it is a really easy one. It's not a gymnastics one at all. It's like a lazy person's cartwheel. So what we're going to do is we're going to come down onto the shoulder. So I'm going to put my hand here. I'm going to come down on the shoulder. So get right down there. I'm going to push my butt up in the air. And then I'm going to roll myself into a plow straddle. Okay, the plow straddle is a nice position where you can just hang out and chill out. You could even do some wavy legs if you wanted to mix it up. Okay, to get out of it, we're going to look the opposite way. We're going to place our knee down to the floor, hand comes in front of your face, and then you're going to push yourself upright. So I will do it a little bit faster, and then I'll break it down again. So to the side, you need to have some room. So from here, onto your shoulder, push your butt up into the air, open up your legs, and let yourself come into a plow straddle. Look the opposite way, knee comes down, hand comes in front of your face, and then push yourself up. Okay? Let's do it one more time. Onto your shoulder. Open up the legs. Rest position. Look the opposite way. Knee comes down. And then push yourself up. So what you're trying to do is trying to do a cartwheel in a line. The hardest part is the exit because it kind of can veer off into some random direction. So just sort of take it carefully and slowly so that you can control the dismount. The final little part of it is the hard part. Okay, let's do it one more time. So we're here, shoulder, hips up, leg up into straddle. Look the opposite way, knee down, push yourself straight. Okay, that's the last move. This is the finishing position, okay? Just on your knees, you can do a head roll. Let's just do a head roll at the end to finish it off. Okay, shall we do it from the top? Can't remember. What was it at the beginning? Oh, that's right, we're standing up. So standing up, giving yourself some room, hip width apart with your feet. Okay, off we go, frisking down, reach forward and then split down, lie down, sweep it back, hips in the air, circle, 1, 2, 3, bend the knees, reverse it up. Okay, what comes next? Oh, that's right, the little swirly thing. So onto your hands and knees, back leg is straight, circle around, close the knees, turn around, unravel the leg, do some circles, up and over, sitting down, close the legs, over to a downwards dog, front leg comes up into your split, push it up high, and then jump it down to this position, sorry. Okay, final move. Coming down onto your shoulder. Open your legs up. opposite way, knee comes down, push yourself up, and a head roll. Yes, yay. Okay, let's do it. We'll do it 2 times. The cats should be here to watch this, right? Actually they are. They're just right behind the camera. They're looking a bit sleepy, but I'm sure that they're paying attention. Okay, so off we go. Starting. Frisk. And jump, split. And back. Hips up. Circle. 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 Push it back. Okay, hands and knees. Extend. Circle, circle, circle. 2 circles. Up and over. Sit down, close the legs. Downwards dog. Up. Push, push, push. And down. 2 here. I've forgotten again. Okay. Onto your shoulder. Okay, and that ends. Okay. Let's do it one more time. And then I'm going to do it once on my other side. And if you want to be really, really good, you can do it a bunch of times on your other side as well. But let's just do it one more time on the side we've been practicing first. Okay, frisk. And jump. Slide it back. Circles. Okay, let's do it the other side. I feel like doing it once on the other side is not really going to be a great place to end this class in, but too bad. You guys can do a few more on your other side if you want to even it out. I'll just do my best and talk us through it once. Okay, so facing this way this time, hip width apart. So it's going to be doing a split on the other leg, this front leg. So frisking down, bend the knees, reach forward, split. Lie down, close the legs. Up, circle, circle, circle. Bend the knees and roll it up. Okay, onto the hands and knees. The back leg, so it's the left leg this time, extend, keep it straight, circle, 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 close the knees, roll it through, right leg up this time, unravel the left leg, scoot, scoot, over, sit down, close the legs, downwards dog, leg facing the audience comes up, squeeze as high as you can, and then down, and turn at the same time preferably. Okay, yay, onto our side. Okay, so onto the shoulder, hand comes forward, push your hips up, coming into your class straddle, look the way you're going, knee comes down, and then pushing it up. And roll to finish. Yay, all done. Okay, where's my audience? Pussies. I feel like they've gone to sleep, they've got bored, but I hope you didn't get bored. And yay, I hope we don't have to do too many of these classes online, because I know that floor work is really difficult to do at home. It's really good, like I love doing it, but it's quite hard to find the room to do it. I pretty much had to move everything in the lounge to be able to do this combo. So yeah, just do bits of it if you can't do everything. And yay, I'd love to see you post some of your attempts. Okay, thank you everyone.